Hello and welcome back to Football Manager Maniac. And this is very, very different. It's a spontaneous video, should I say. Just a little tactic. Just want to play about and experiment with stuff. So, what I've decided to do is try out a new formation. And I want to try it with the two top teams in Spanish. That is Real Madrid and that is Barcelona. So what I want to do is I'm going to skip for a year and then we're going to see how they do, exactly keeping the same formation, and then whatever they do in that season we can do. We'll see how they do, obviously in the league and in general, and then from there we can then start looking at maybe if we go through lower league teams and see how it goes. They're both the same but slightly different mentalities. So we'll go into that right now. So obviously we are in the Barcelona team at the moment. Let's look at the tactic. It's a very weird one. It is a 3-2-2-3. Again, I did mix it up to maybe not have a centre midfielder there. I mean, sorry, not a defender there. But I just want to try something out. Again, like I said, this is very spontaneous, and I just wanted to try something new and just see how it goes. And maybe I may just do another save, just implementing this, maybe with a Barcelona or so. But this is the squad that we have. Obviously, in goal we have a sweeper keeper. So remember, well, sorry, before we start, it is a custom tiki-taka vertical. So again, we have three at the back. In front, we have a half back who's obviously going to drop into defense right here. We have a defensive midfielder, and then we have a box to box and a roaming playmaker again for that attacking. And then we have wingers and a striker. That is the formation we have. Again, it's just something new, something different, and then just see how it goes. Then if we go into the Real Madrid one, again it's the same but maybe slightly different. So again, if we look at it, it is again a 3-2-2-3, but this one is just a control possession, and then you can see it's a halfback and a defensive midfield, and it's still roughly the same here. Um, what I should have done is gone through the tactics more. So I'll go through the Real Madrid one now. So as you can see here, we're looking for narrow. We're looking also to play out from the back and play in the midfield. We want to hit early crosses. Let's hit that shoot on sight as well. Play for set pieces and dribble less. Tempo is going to be lower and passing shorter. In transition, we want to take short kicks. We want to distribute it to the fullbacks and the centre backs, and we want to regroup and hold position. And then just out of possession, we're just more urgent. You can see here that the defensive line is pushed down a bit and standard line of engagement. So again, it's just going to be something different. It's very spontaneous. I just want to see how the team does, and we just go from there and see how it is. But if we go back to the Barcelona team, into the tactics, we get, once it loads up, yep, we get to see that they're going to play shorter passing. They're going to underlap. They're going to play focus in the midfield, very narrow attacking wise. Work ball into box and be more expressive. And then, we're going to still hold position and shape and regroup. Distribute from the defense and the fullback, shorter kicks, and again, more urgent. And then we've still got the standard defensive line as well as the line of engagement. Again, I just want to really see how it does and see. You don't know. Will the manager get sacked? Maybe I'm not too sure. Would they end up first? Will they still win things? Very, very interesting to see. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the formation that I'm thinking of playing. Just tinkering with and just see how it goes. Maybe it's something that you guys might want to use in the future for your saves. Maybe. Let's see how it goes. Okay, so we are back. We are back. After a year, and as you can see on this side here, clearly we have not stayed in the job. So let's look at the league table. As you can see here, Atletico Madrid won the league, and then second place was Valencia, third place Barcelona, and Real Madrid, you can see, are fifth. They only made the Europa League. So as you can see, again, Barcelona 38 games, won 20, drawn 11, lost 7. Real Madrid, they won 21, drawn 6, and lost 11. So again, clearly for a top side, that hasn't worked out well. Let's go into Real Madrid and let's just have a little look at their schedule. So again, I'll just leave it there for you guys to have a little look and to see how they done. Again, they didn't start that bad, you know. You can see here that, you know, they started off quite well in the league, losing their first game of the season to Inter Milan in the group stages. But they still managed to do really good in the league until they lost 3-0 to Real Betis again. And then they went on to losing to Leipzig again in the Champions League, drawing with Bilbao 1-1, losing to Espanyol 4-1. And then you can see that they really started picking up results 1-0, 2-0, 3-2. Then they started winning 6-0. So, you know what? This tactic doesn't seem that bad, maybe. I'm not sure if it's something that you guys would like to use. But it's interesting to see that, I don't know, is it a tactic that you would want to use? It's very dangerous, like I said, it's a very dangerous tactic. It's just something that I just want to mix up and then obviously see how it goes. Just in a little experiment. But then you can see in the month of February 2020, they went through their worst run ever and they only picked up 1 point in that month. Then, you know, you can see then they started picking up points a bit. So, maybe for a top side, this is not the best result. Best tactic, maybe I should say. Let's see, when they played Barcelona, they lost 3-0 to Barcelona. So, against that same tactic, you know, they still didn't do that bad. So, let's look at Barcelona, who came third in the Spanish division. Let's go to the schedule. Yep, there you go. Let's start off with their first game of the season. Once it allows me to. There you go. So, right. Obviously, they lost 6-0 in the friendly. That's quite bad. But anyway, they started off not good with a draw to. Whoopsie. Okay, let's start again. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So, they didn't start that great in the beginning of the league. They drew 0-0 with Mallorca. Then they went on to winning ways against Real Betis. Sorry, Real Sociedad. Then they started drawing a bit of games and then they really started winning. So, you know, maybe certain teams it doesn't suit. But then we've looked at Barcelona and they won a lot of games. If you look we're looking from the 17th of September all the way to November, they went on a good winning streak, winning all of their games. So again, this is a 50-50 thing. So you've seen two different types of tactics, slight changes, but you can see that it works more for Barcelona than it did for Real Madrid. Real Madrid, they dropped a lot of points. But with Barcelona now, they seem to not do too bad. If we look at their schedule here, you're looking at February times. That's when they started dropping points. Then March, they started dropping a lot of points, but they were scoring quite a bit of goals. So maybe this is something that we're going to try with a lower league team and see how that goes. Again, it's very interesting to see how the tactics goes. Again, you can see here as well, March, they really, really started dropping points. And then it just continued like that. But as you could see, from that, we got sacked from both teams. So clearly, the tactics didn't work that much for us. So again, we are going to try this tactic again. We're going to try it with a lower league team and see how it goes. But again, ladies and gentlemen, this is an experiment. This is what happens. We try and see what we can do when we try and learn different types of tactics. So again, hit that thumbs up, notification bell. Thank you very much for watching. This is an experiment. Have a nice day.